Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna lower this. Okay, hi guys. This video is a response to Alexa, aka Best of the Best. Alex, I know you've been messaging me. I'm so sorry I missed the chat this weekend. I didn't get the message till today. If after you see this video you still have questions or you still want a video chat, I would love to video chat with you. That's, you know, I have no problem doing that. You know, I'm here to help you guys. So, okay, I'm going to try to organize the questions here, so that I'm not jumping all over the place. And for those of you who, are interested in learning about, you know, seeing your aura, understanding your aura, this video is going to talk about that. We're going to talk about opening your third eye. We're going to talk about meditation, healing, emotional healing, and all of this. So you guys can stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of information in this video, so I'm just going to try to not confuse you guys too much, because I tend to just ramble. So, okay. Your first question was, how can I see my aura? Okay. How can I cleanse my aura? How can I strengthen my aura? Through meditation. And there was another aura question, I think. Oh, you talk about seeing a rainbow, which is awesome. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the first thing, oh, you wanted to know how to cleanse it as well. Okay, so auras. I'm sad I didn't get to chat with you because I don't know where you're at in terms of your energy centers. I don't know if you know about chakras, etc. So I'm just going to do a really, really brief breakdown. We have 7 main chakras, okay? We have 12 and above as well, but those chakras are, you know, we're not going to worry about those right now. 7 main energy centers along our spine, let's say, right? We all have them. They each work with a different vibration, and they each correspond to a different color. So really quickly, your first chakra is at the very base of your spine, near your, I want to say crotch, but that's where it is. It's called your root chakra, and it's the chakra that connects you with the planet, with Mother Earth, with this physical 3D reality. It's a grounding chakra. Its corresponding color is red, okay? Your second chakra is about 2 inches below your belly button. It's called your Sacral Chakra. It corresponds to the color orange. Your third chakra is an inch or 2 above your belly button. It's called your Solar Plexus Chakra. It corresponds to the color yellow. And your Solar Plexus Chakra is basically your power center. It's where your life force comes from. It's where your drive and your will and your, you know, your sex drive, physical drive, all of the male energy that we carry comes from your Solar Plexus Chakra. Your fourth chakra is your heart chakra. It's located in between your chest bone. Its corresponding color is green. I would say, you know, other than your solar plexus and your power center, I would say your heart chakra is really what you want to focus on right now if you're starting out in chakra work. Your heart chakra is just, it's the female energy that we all carry. It's the female energy of the planet. It's your subconscious, your emotions, it's where you vibrate love. It's where the unity consciousness comes through. It's what you know, people think we live through our brain and our thought process. We live through our heart center. So the most important chakra that I would suggest you work on and open is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra corresponds to the color green. And then you have your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is right in between that, I don't even know the name of it, your neck bone, I guess. It's that little, like, crevice there. Your throat chakra corresponds to the color blue, and it is your communication. It deals with every type of communication. Communication with yourself, communication with others, communication physically, verbally, communication spiritually. It's, you know, where your third eye is your connection with your higher self and the astral realm. Your throat chakra allows you, if it's open and working properly, it allows you to communicate in those areas, because I know you asked me about that. Then you have your third eye, which I know you know about. Your third eye runs right in between your eyebrows. Your third eye corresponds. Some people say violet purple. When I see mine, it's either really, really light purple or really, really dark purple. It's like one or the other, but it's a purple color. Again, your third eye is your connection to source. It's your connection to your higher self. It's your vision. Really, I mean, your third eye, while it strengthens your connection to source, your crown chakra really deals with that actual connection, with these connections with higher beings, with your higher self, with the astral plane, with your spirit guides and all of that. Your third eye, actually, I'm going to contradict myself. Your third eye, I personally believe that your third eye is really your, I don't know how to say it. It's like your way of seeing psychically, if that makes sense. It's your, when you learn to develop your third eye through meditation, when you're visualizing things, you want to visualize them here, okay? So I'm going to talk about meditation because I know you asked. When you close your eyes and you meditate, and you know, you're already in that place, you've already done your breath and you're already ready to go. When you start to visualize, you want to focus your thoughts here. My eyes flutter when I do it because I get into a really high state of consciousness, but it's almost like you're cross-eyed with your eyes closed. That's where you want to focus. It's like a movie screen, actually. You'll start to see it'll start as pictures, and then you'll start to see scenes of things. And you know, for me, when I started working with my third eye, which was the first chakra I opened as well, like you, my spirit guide showed himself to me here, okay, and it was as clear as day. So since you're really focusing on your third eye in some of your questions, I would suggest that work with all of your chakras, but if you're really working towards developing your third eye, practice visualization, practice think of a color and really think of a color, feel it, breathe it. How does it feel? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it bright? Is it soft? Is it, think of all of the aspects of that color. Okay, think of a piece of fruit, but really see the fruit. Okay, what kind of texture does it have? What vibration does it have? And picture it here. Close your eyes and picture it. And you can practice doing those things. Or, another way I learned was you can play little psychic games with yourself. You can, sometimes I would be driving in my car and I would get out of my car, and wherever I would be, I would find a moment to sort of close my eyes and try to visualize some of the names of the street signs that I just glimpsed at real quick. Or I would try to just recall anything I possibly could, as much as I possibly could. So that's another way you can open up your third eye. It's really just developing that movie screen. Okay, and then you have your crown chakra. Your crown chakra vibrates to the color, indigo. I like to think of the color gold or just white, pure white light, but according to the books, it vibrates to the color indigo. And your crown chakra is in the center of your skull. It's your connection to source. It's your connection to other dimensions, the astral realm. It's the actual thread that will connect you with those things. So that's that, okay? So now auras, your aura, we have our physical body, and then we have our energy body, which our aura is contained within that, and then we have our etheric body, which is outside of that. So your aura is basically, just like you said, you see a rainbow in your meditations, that's awesome. That means that your aura is flowing and open. That's exactly what you want to see. So I don't know if you're trying to see a rainbow, but you said to me, you said I picture a rainbow light around my body. That's amazing. That means none of your stuff is blocked right now. None of your chakras. So what your aura is literally a rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, right? And it's a layer by layer outline energetically of your physical body. We all have them. So when your aura is completely clear and flowing and functioning at a high vibration, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see a rainbow. When your auras are blocked, or excuse me, when your aura is, sometimes auras can have like a tear, they call it a tear in it. You know, I was a smoker for years, and I was a drinker, and, you know, people who use drugs or don't take care of their bodies properly, if you begin to see auras, you'll see parts of their energy field are sort of, sometimes you could see it as like a sludge, like a black sludge, or sometimes you'll just see blocks in their energy field. It won't be like a full flow. So that's what your aura is, okay? So when you work on each chakra, you want to visualize each of the corresponding colors to the chakra that you're focusing on. So let's say you do a guided meditation and you're trying to open all your chakras, which I know you asked me about. One by one, as intently as you possibly can put your focus on your third eye, visualize an orb of that color floating right over that chakra that you're working on. Literally visualize it flowing, visualize it opening. Oh, I'm getting tingles as I do this. That's how you can strengthen your aura. I know you said, how can I strengthen my aura through meditation? I'm going to put a guided meditation down here for you to do. And it's just going to guide you one by one through your chakras. And it takes practice to do this. I mean, it's not a 1, 2, 3 thing, but you seem to be, you know, open and ready for it, and you seem to be meditating, so I don't think this will be a problem for you. So that's how you can strengthen it. Another way you can strengthen it is with a wand. I don't have a wand here. This is selenite. This is actually a generator. This is part of my inventory for, I'm actually selling these. But you can get a wand, either crystal quartz or selenite, because selenite is, they call it the light carrier. It will bring energy in and out of it very, very easily, and light, okay? So you can actually take a wand as you're doing your meditation, and you can open and close your chakras physically, okay? So to open your chakra center, you're going to want to move your wand clockwise in circles. And as you're doing it, like I said, you want to focus really, really as hard as you can, focus on the color of the chakra that you're opening, okay? You're going to do that one by one, whether you're doing it just visually or with a wand. And then, you know, the meditation will finish, and you want to make sure that before you come out of your meditation, if you use a wand, you want to make sure to close your aura. You want, not your aura, excuse me, you want to make sure to close your chakra centers. You don't have to go one by one back over each one. I like to just do a once over, up and down. I'll do it with my hands, really, because if you leave your aura open, like really open, which is what you're doing in meditation, you're opening these centers. If you leave it wide open like that, you know, let's say for the rest of the day, you become vulnerable to energy coming into your vibrational field, your body field, that you don't want there. So you want to just make sure when you're done, just do a once over, just to sort of imagine brushing the energy shut. I like to put a hat on, or imagine like a steel trap door closing over my crown chakra when I'm done meditating. And that's it. That's how you can strengthen your aura. Okay, let's see what else. You asked me how to see your aura. This is actually something I'm just learning how to do now. Really do. Like I can see auras, but it's not to the point where I can just look at something and see the aura. I'm practicing, so all this stuff is going to take patience. But what you can do to see your aura, This is my suggestion. This is actually a tip that I got from Divine Miracles. I'm subscribed to her. She's amazing. She lives in Australia. She has a YouTube channel. Definitely look her up. Devine Miracles. She gave me this tip how to do this. What you can do is you can go out and you can buy a mirror. You want to have a mirror that you specifically only use to see aura, that you practice with. You don't want to use it for anything else, okay? Because mirrors are doorways to other realms and other realities and all of this. So you want to make sure that you have a specific blessed mirror that you only use for your aura work. So go get a really fun, beautiful mirror. And I would suggest getting a crystal, like having a specific crystal that you use only for your aura work. I would suggest a clear quartz, because a clear quartz is just your all-in-one, you know, it amplifies the energy around it, bottom line, whatever energy that is. So clear quartz would be a really, you know, amazing choice. But, you know, there are other choices out there. So you want to get a specific aura work crystal that you only use for that. And you want to find a space in your home or somewhere else, maybe outside, wherever, that you, of course, would not be disturbed, but you want to find a space that's sort of like your like Zen spot, or like your meditation space, or, you know, I don't know if you have a set aside space in your home for meditating, but just make a special little place for doing this kind of work, you know. Have things that you like to look at and beautiful just energy going in that space. So you just want to, you know, pick a time of day and a space that nobody will bother you. You want to turn off all your TVs and all your whatever, phones and all this nonsense. And just like in meditation, you want to get into a very quiet state of mind. You want to clear your thoughts, you know, reset your energy. You can do an aura meditation before you start, which would be great, because it'll amplify the energy of your, you know, of what you're going to see, hopefully. And what you want to do is you want to sit and stare at yourself in the mirror, okay? The first time I did this, I was actually scared to do it, because I feel like when you look in mirrors, it's like you always feel like something's going to be standing behind you, or, you know, as you become more intuitive, when you start to see things or energies or spirit, it's kind of scary to do this, but don't be scared, because before you start, actually, what you want to do, I'm glad I remembered this, because this is very, very important. You want to protect yourself, okay? You want, and this is with any work that you're going to do, whether you're meditating, whether you're, you know, working with your crystals, whether you're, whatever you're doing, even if you're saging your house, ask for protection. I call on Archangel Michael constantly. He is there, and instantly, he is one of the archangels. There are many, many, many angels you can call on. And what you want to do is you just want to ask. You can call on your spirit. I'll call on my spirit guides. I'll call on my mom. Whoever you feel will protect you. You know what I mean? God, source, whatever you want. You want to make sure before you start to specifically out loud and with strong intent, you want to say, you know, I ask that all those of the light who are watching over me to come forward and to protect me with a shield of white light, a shield of protection. I ask that no negative entities or energies be allowed to enter my space or my energy field. I call on Archangel Michael, or whoever you want to call on. I ask you to come forward and be with me, and just spend a moment, like really as you're saying it, intentfully. You really want to visualize a white light around you, a bubble, a shield that nothing else can get through, okay? And you want to make it very clear that, you know, your work is only for the good of all and only of the highest light, okay? This way, no negative entities or energies will come forward or be able to cross into your space, okay? So this is very, very important. So when you're done with that, sit in front of your mirror and just stare at yourself. What can I compare it to? It's like, you know, sometimes when you're driving, your eyes almost feel like they're going cross, like you get into a daze, like a daydream gaze. That's what you want to get to when you're doing this. So you want to just gaze at yourself to the point where your eyes start to soften its gaze. And it's like you're in that daydream gaze that you'll sometimes find yourself in, where your mind is just not thinking about anything. You're just like zoned out. That's where you want to get to. So don't stare direct. I don't like to stare directly at my eyes. I like to just stare like here or like above a little bit, and let your eyes soften. And you'll start to see, after a few times of practice, you'll start to see a glow around your head, and you'll start to see the energy. Because when your eyes, when you soften your focus, you can allow in other spectrums of light that we don't normally process in our, the left side of our brain. So soften your gaze. This took me quite a bit. I'm still working on it. But be very clear in your intentions and just soften your gaze and practice that. Now, I also recommend to you not to sit and do this for any more than 10 minutes at a time, max. Because, like a lot of the other work I'm going to talk about, it's extremely draining energetically. It's very, very draining. It takes a lot out of you, because when you're focusing that hard and you're trying to channel these energies, it drains you. So don't sit for more than 5 or 10 minutes at a time. So I would do it only once a day. And then when you're done with your mirror, make sure you put it away. I would cover it. I like to cover it, my mirror, when you're done, and just keep it in a very safe place. And that's how you can start to see your aura. What else? Okay, meditation. You asked me some meditation questions. You wanted to know where can you buy black tourmaline for opening your third eye? Okay, so the first thing is, I'm selling black tourmaline. I have some really beautiful pieces of it. So if you'd like a piece of it, I would be more than happy to mail one to you for free on me. But the thing about black tourmaline that you have to understand is black tourmaline is, it's not a good stone for opening your third eye. Black tourmaline is a stone that is protective. It's a grounding stone. It's a stone that you actually can combine with a third eye stone during meditation. Black tourmaline is a crystal that, when I met my spirit guide, I actually was meditating with moonstone. This is a rainbow moonstone. This is an astral connector. This is it'll connect you with higher. And then your black tourmaline is a grounding, so it'll keep you rooted in earth. It'll keep you, protected in your work. So what you can do with black tourmaline, it's not good. You don't use it to open your third eye. You want to use it to keep you grounded and to keep you safe in this earth plane while you meditate. And then you can take a third eye stone, which the most common one is amethyst. It's a purple quartz. I actually am selling these too. I have amethyst points. You can take, what else? I have African banded amethyst. These are actually really pretty. This is the one I use on my third eye when I do my chakra work. And of course, it's not in my bag. The one stone I want. Oh, here it is. So you can take amethyst, or, do research. If you find a stone that you want to use, like a stronger one, in terms of a psychic connector, by all means, do that. But, your most typical would be a purple amethyst. Purple because it corresponds to that chakra, and amethyst because amethyst, it's a great spirituality stone. It's a very, it's a good psychic stone. It's a good development stone. So you can take the two of them, and while you're sitting, this is what I like to do. And meditating, I like to keep my tourmaline in my right hand and my amethyst in my left hand. And you can put your hands on top of each other as you meditate. And while you're pulling in light through your crown chakra, and you're letting it fill your body, imagine the light on your inhale. You're pulling it in here. I like to imagine it like a bubble, like a balloon filling up with air. And then on your exhale, imagine the light literally coming down into your body. And at your heart chakra, you want to imagine it breaking into two. Okay, so pull it in from your crown. And then imagine it breaking at your heart chakra and down your arms, through your palm centers, because our palms are energy centers. So literally visualize this. Push the light through your palm center into the crystals, and you can sit and meditate that way. And then, you know, once you've filled your entire body with the white light, you can go forward with your meditation, whatever it is. So that's a really great way to open your third eye during meditation. Now, you said to me that during meditation you sometimes picture a rainbow light around your body, and you said you sometimes get dizzy and that you feel like you're moving around in circles. To answer your question, no, it's not. That's not bad. That's actually amazing. The rainbow light that you're picturing around you, that's your aura. That's your energy field. And the fact that you're visualizing that is amazing. That means you're completely open and you're clear. Your auras are, you know, clear and open, which is great. Phenomenal. You know, that's something that a lot of people, I had personally had to work hard to see that. So that's good. Now, in terms of the dizziness that you're feeling and the fact that you feel like you're moving in circles, sometimes if you're not grounded, like this happened to me when I first started meditating, I would get into such a high state of consciousness that I didn't know how to come back down to earth. I couldn't ground myself. I would be sort of stuck in that higher vibration. So the dizziness you're feeling may be that, you know, your connection is very, very strong, and it's just your vibration is creating this dizziness feeling. You know, the energies that are coming into the planet right now, they're causing a lot of that. Even if you're not in meditation, I know, you know, my roommate and I myself will sometimes feel dizzy. So it's nothing to worry about. Just when you feel that way, process the, you know, stop. And if it's something that's scaring you or bothering you or you don't feel right about, come out of the meditation. Bring yourself back down, ground yourself, and come out of the meditation. If you're comfortable with the dizziness, you know, you said you feel like you're moving in a circle. That's kind of cool. You know, sometimes when I get really deep into meditation, I feel like I'm floating. Like, it's like that feeling that when you wake up out of like a really intense dream and you like you feel like you're falling, and your stomach goes like you're on a roller coaster. If that's the feeling you're getting, that's awesome. That means your energy body is completely and totally capable of way stronger connections. But again, if you're not comfortable with the fact that you're dizzy or you sometimes feel like you're floating or going in circles, then just end the meditation. Just make sure you're conscious of it and that you take care of it, because again, all of these things go back to your intuition. So what may be right for someone may not be right for you. Meaning, when you feel that dizziness, how does it make you feel? Does it scare you? Do you not feel right about it? Does it make you lose your focus? Because if that's how you feel, I would suggest coming out of the meditation and grounding yourself, or vice versa, grounding yourself and come out of the meditation, because your intuition is telling you something's not right. But if you feel dizzy and you feel like you're moving in circles and it's just a natural, like you feel okay with it, it's just a weird feeling, then that's cool. Go with it. You know, just make sure that you stay grounded. Make sure you have a strong grounding stone with you. You can use Tourmaline, or you can use, I have tourmalated quartz actually that I have for sale. These are beautiful. This is just clear quartz that has black tourmaline inside of it. So this will amplify the energy of the tourmaline. Or you can use a hematite. I like to use hematite in my chakra, my grounding chakra when I meditate. Hematite's another really, really great earth connector. It'll keep you grounded. So you just want to make sure that if you're having these intense connections, you want to make sure you stay grounded. What else? What else? Okay, you asked me, how can I heal myself emotionally, spiritually, and physically through meditation? Healing in general can be done with light. okay? And that goes back to your visualization. So the more you practice with your third eye and visualizing, the more you'll be able to pull in white light and push it out. Meaning, when I first started meditating, all that I was able to do was visualize a huge beam above my crown chakra. I couldn't, in my head, really make it flow through my body. It took me work. It took me a bunch of breaths to, okay, then it would be to my chest, then pull in more, push it down a little more. But the more you practice with that white light that you're getting from source, okay, you can manipulate it, energy manipulation. So this is what they do. This is chi. Chi is the life force energy. So once you pull it into your body, you can push it. I like to work with it this way. I've been doing this lately. I've been able to sort of, it feels like a magnet. You can push it through your palm centers. You can heal yourself visually. Think about the white light surrounding you. Think about literally creating a shield. And while you're in your meditations, you can ask for healing. Ask your spirit guides for healing. Ask them to come in and heal you. Whatever it is you want. I know you mentioned emotionally, spiritually, and physically. All three of those things can easily be healed with light. But it's really all about your intention. If you're saying, God, please heal me. I want healing. I need healing. No. You have to intent. It's all about intent. And this is with any energy work or any of this kind of stuff, this metaphysical stuff, the more intention that you have and the more power that you have behind your, I want to say request, but that's not the right word, behind your connection maybe to your higher self or whoever it is that you connect with. I connect with my master spirit guide. I call him Mel. Whoever it is that you're calling on, you want to do it with intent, with every part of you, from your heart, ask from your heart, don't ask from here. So in terms of healing, get into a meditative state, and once you learn how to pull in this light, you'll be able to 1, 2, 3, pull it in and be, like, I'm to the point where I can fill myself with white light and that's it. So once you get to that point, the more you practice, you can heal yourself. You can visualize in a meditation, or even in a 5-minute 1, 2, 3, go lay down somewhere, visualize pulling in the light and visualize focusing it on one of your chakras. Do a little bit of research and find out what physical parts of the body these chakras correlate to. If it's a physical pain that you want to heal. If you want emotional healing, focus on the chakra that has to do with that certain emotion. Okay? Anger, fear, angst, anxiety, whatever it is. Or, in your mind, just truly, with intent, ask for healing. I call on my higher power. I call on all those of the light watching over me to please help me heal these energies and these feelings and whatever it is. And call on them. They'll be there, man. We all have so many spirit guides. We have so many beings on this planet that want to help us. And the faster we heal, the faster we can ascend. So, if you don't feel like you can do it yourself in terms of heal yourself alone, ask for help. The more you ask for these connections, the more that they will be there. I promise you. But it's extremely important. Have good intentions. If you're, I know certainly from your messages, I know that you have no evil intent or ill will against anyone in this work, but, just for the record, if these things are being done in terms of your third eye and all of this to just be a psychic or just be a clairvoyant or whatever, there's no, that doesn't do yourself or the world any good. You want in all of your work, energy work, psychic work, meditation work, you want to make sure that your intentions are just so pure and of the light, and that you bring in energies only of the light. The light meaning source, universal consciousness, purity, goodness, love, okay? Because if you don't call on those energies to not only protect you during your work, but you know, to come through you doing your work. You can have anything come through. You can have things come forward that you don't want there. And so just stay intentful. Stay, you know, stay from your heart space. Stay in a place of love and stay in a place of good intention. And, you know, these doors will continue opening for you. I have rambled on now, oh my God, almost 40 minutes. So I really hope I answered all your questions. Let me see if I missed anything. I just want to make sure. I think this is it. When you go into seeing your aura work in the mirror, when you call on your Archangel, there's another thing that you can do. You can dedicate not only a crystal, but you can dedicate a specific candle on the angel or whatever the protection energy that you call in. You can dedicate, I would suggest dedicating a certain color candle and lighting that while you ask for the protection. That's another way to really, it'll just bring in, you know, just really beautiful energy, and it's another just way of being thankful. And in terms of being thankful, you know, if and when you start to see your spirit guides in your meditation, because you will, if you call on them and ask them to show themselves to you, they will be there. Always be thankful. Always thank them. You know, whether it's a clairaudient, like I'm to the point where he'll talk to me now. I can hear him in my ear. And I always thank him, you know? So just be thankful. Be thankful to the universe for giving you these connections and allowing you to develop. And that's really it. So I'm so grateful and excited that you sent me such beautiful words, and you know, you wanted more information from me, and I really hope I helped you. If not, again, I'm more than happy to do a video chat with you as soon as possible whenever you would like to. So I really hope that helps. And for those of you who didn't message me but watched this video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you start doing your energy work, and I will see you guys soon. So I love you all. Namaste. Love yourself and love each other and vibrate love, you guys. I love you. Ciao.